Hey Joe, what week is this, or how many days? I usually get that from you every...
This is our 16th week, 112 days. We are now here 4 months.
Silenced by Blumenauer. 4 months.
4 months.
We were here in the summertime.
That's right. And if you look at the first video, we were all in short-sleeve shirts.
Oh boy.
So this is a long battle, and
yeah.
Blumenauer, he voted to table the motion. So he's taking sides now.
Yeah.
Nobody should even think about what position he's taken. He is now in the Bush camp. He is a Bush supporter, an enabler, and he's going to allow this war to go on until there's another election. Yeah. If there is another election.
You know, with us being out here for 15, 16 weeks, and then this came up, I thought that he would say, okay, you know, I've been getting kind of warmed up to this. I thought our 15 weeks would have warmed him up, and now he could have just rolled with it. But he didn't. He's dug in. He's dug in.
Passive to an aggressive enabler of Bush. That's what he's doing.
Joe, I woke up today and thought he's an enabler. That's the same word that I was using this morning when I thought about it.
He is enabling Bush to carry on this war, understanding the terrible damage it's doing to our military and to our veterans. And he knows those things, but he continues it.
Yeah.
And the Democratic Party should hang their head in shame, because every veteran that is now waiting for some kind of medical help feels like the promise that was made to them has been broken. And Blumenauer and the rest of the Democrats are saying the same thing as Bush is saying. We must continue this war. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Yeah. And it's sad. I've been a Democrat for 40 years. They just make me ashamed to be a Democrat.
Yep. I know, Joe.
It's awful.
Well, I read something today that said up in Olympia they were trying to block some of those shipments of Stryker missiles being loaded off and on to the ships up there. And there was a little report coming back that said, as a group sat down to block one of the caravans coming out of the base there, or where the shipyard was, a bunch of the military guys were flipping the peace sign at them and waving at them, while the pro-war people on the other side, badgering, they kind of gave them the old... They didn't give them any kudos, but they were given a lot of the soldiers I hear were kind of the thumbs up peace sign to the peace crowd that's trying to stop this war and stop this crap. It was encouraging to hear that.
The people that go to these protests and they support the Bush administration are not supporting the troops. The troops are telling them in numerous ways, we want to come home. This thing is over.
Yeah.
We have gone from the invasion of Iraq to the occupation of Iraq, and now we are involved in genocide. If 1 million people that are civilians that have been slaughtered by the United States of America is not genocide, then please, Blumenauer, tell me what the number is. 2 million, 5 million, how many do we have to slaughter before we hang our head in shame and say, that's it, we got to get out of here?
I'm ready right now.
The troops want out, the American people want us out, the Democrats want us out, the independents want us out, and the politicians will not pay attention. And when you cut off communication like that, you are asking for riots. And if Bush and Cheney walk out of this office with their millions of blood money, there will be riots.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Joe. It wasn't good news to tell me, but it's news, and it's what we need to keep saying over and over again until something changes.
The good news is that Dennis did an interesting thing on Tuesday. We got about an hour and a half of C-SPAN. We have a lot of people talking about it. People are also talking about the 9/11, what happened on that. They want an investigation. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's all seeds, and what we're waiting for is the spring. So those seeds will start to grow.
You bet.
And every week there is a new scandal. Sooner or later, people will say enough, and they will be in the streets with us.
You bet. That is good news there. Thank you.